Good morning, YouTube. Excuse me. It's actually morning of day 3. I think my voice is going a little bit. And the production value of this channel is going way down into the dumper. I can't find my tripod, so I'm holding it. Probably get a few cameos of my thumb, so that'll be fun. But anyway, wanted to go through day 2 with you guys. Pretty good day. Everything went well. The whole process is a little tiring, but exciting. Yesterday, I think it was 7 a.m., we had kind of a roll call to let, certain people in the group needed to do different things. People are starting to get cleared, with HR on all their paperwork and that kind of thing. Well, throughout the day, they get called in to get their picture taken and that kind of thing. I think the cards themselves, the green cards, will be coming out next couple days, I think. A little nerve-wracking. I haven't been cleared yet, so the gears are working negatively right now. I'm trying to rack my brain, thinking, what in the world have they stumbled on? I haven't gotten in any kind of trouble for 24 years, and I put that on there too, just to, I was on the up and up. So, I've had a professional career for 15 years at the same place. That's a positive. Um, like I said, I've stayed out of legal trouble for quite some time, more than 2 decades. So, anyway, I'm just wondering why my paperwork hasn't been cleared yet. So, nerve wracking. Hopefully, at any moment, I could get a call. We've got a morning off this morning. I don't really have any classes or any places to be until 2, unless they call me in. I'm sorry about my voice. Unless they call me in to clear my paperwork and get my picture taken. So I'm about to get ready. Um, yeah, like I was saying, that roll call, she kind of pointed out different individuals that needed to take care of certain things. 2 of us in my class were in a situation where we already, well, she started talking about sleep apnea and the people who had been flagged for a sleep study. Um, Basically, I think someone's looking at you on. Sorry, I'm holding the phone, so it's a little wiggly. They're basically checking you out when you come in, and if you have a neck like this, they're going to pull you for a sleep study. They had me on that list, but I pointed out that I've already had, I'm diagnosed and I have my machine. And she said, oh, they just didn't know that. Okay. So she told me that it was me and another individual needed to go over to the Millennial, which we already knew. At least my recruiter had told me as soon as I get a chance to run over there and, take your machine in and make sure that they can connect to the modem on my machine, because my machine's not the same as the one that Cardinal Sleep uses. So I did. It was exciting. We got to go over to the Millennium. It was first time on the shuttle too, and both of us not knowing any better. As soon as we got on prime ground, the first stop we thought was the only stop. We got out and it was the wrong building. It was the training plaza. Man. But we got to see that building pretty good, wandering around, lost. So, hopped back on the shuttle, went to the Millennium Building. We were kind of pressed for time. I would have loved to run around the Millennium Building a little bit. We did walk past, the area where the Friday meetings are held, and the basketball court, and we saw it. But we had to do this thing and get right back for an 11 o'clock class. So, but all went well. Cardinal Sleep. We both actually had the same machine, and we both got cleared so that they can. I don't have to purchase their machine. Mine will work fine. They can pull the information remotely. So headed back, and then we were in different groups for the sim class. I had basically all the middle part of the day off. I finished my CBTs, my computer-based trainings finally. At Wow, that's boring, but anyway, got it done. It's exhausting too. I was commenting, when I'm on vacation and staying in motels, I'm really sorry about all the coughing. I can't help it. Um, I usually don't sleep very well in motels, and I've been sleeping like a baby here. I don't know what it is about those tests and quizzes and videos are so exhausting. It's just the sheer number of them. Oop, there's the phone, the thumb cameo. Um, I think she said it's roughly 10 or 11 hours worth of just staring at a screen. So I should be used to that. That was what my job was before. So I don't know why it's so tiresome. Um, I had something really cool happen yesterday evening. I got to texting with my trainer Eric from driver lineup, and he said he wanted to run over here to campus and meet me, and he did. I was surprised to see he actually drove his truck bobtail, and I think the original plan was he was just going to come in, shoot the shit in the room here, but when he drove up, I was like, no, screw that. I want to see that truck, you know. So I ran out and met him in the parking lot. Which, by the way, it's gotten real cold real fast. I was in shorts yesterday, and by midday it was snowing and 15 degrees, I think, something like that. So yeah, it is cold. Um, but anyway, I met him at the truck, and he said, "Hop in," you know. So we sat up in the driver lineup mobile, and oh man, it was cool. It was my first experience in a semi truck, you know. So he gave me the quick tour of his Peterbilt, and we talked about the fridge and all that kind of stuff, and you know, just this wasn't an on the record trainee trainer thing. It was just getting to know each other, but we talked about some of the stuff I can expect, that kind of thing. So it was really cool, and maybe I guess for my channel, the big news I've mentioned in the past, and I've got another video. That one I keep talking about. I will drop it today, along with this one. More so because it defines kind of what my priority with this channel is. It does talk about the young lady who was fired, but I use that more to segue into what I'm willing to do and what I'm not willing to do, you know, YouTube wise. So, but the good news, we had a preliminary, real quick conversation about it. I told him he didn't know I had a channel because I did that on purpose. I didn't want him to know because, you know, in the YouTube, I mean, in the primeinc YouTube sphere, you know, he's got quite a few followers, and you know, if he shouts out your channel, you're going to get a boost. And I'd love to have that someday soon, but I really wanted to start on my own and get my own traction going, and I think I have. You know, I'm starting to approach 50, and thank you to all of you guys for following. I'm really glad you're here, and hoping you're obviously getting, I guess, something out of it. So yeah, thank you for being here and supporting the channel. If you haven't subscribed, you know, please do. Like, subscribe, comment, you know the drill. But anyway, we did have a real quick conversation, and I told him, I asked him if he knew about this young lady. He didn't, and I kind of ran through it. And I told him, I got this channel, but you know, I'm yours right now. You know, that's the way I see this. You know, I'm just a sponge, and I don't want to be that guy that's running around with cameras on their forehead and chest and everywhere, and videotaping every single thing. But he was very cool about that. You know, I told him, you know, my plan going into this was not to do a whole lot during TNT and PSD, you know, because I don't want him for a moment to think that this channel is above the career. This channel is to show the lead up to the career and to help people who may want to do this. So I wanted to be clear with that, but he was quite the opposite. He's like, "No, man, YouTube channel is very valuable." He was talking about how, you know, it really helps when you're on the road to have something like this and a community, you know, which is what it is, you know, to start interacting with. And I've had great conversations already with some of you guys, and I appreciate those. And here it is, me bouncing to another topic, but I want to make this as much interactive as possible. You know, if you're a subscriber, and if you're not, it's fine too, but I really would like to get to know my subscribers. You know, please give me your name, or at least your handle, and let me know roughly where you're from, and you know, whatever you're comfortable giving. You know, I'm thinking, you know, down the road, and this is way down the road, but once I'm on my own truck, I'd like to kind of keep track of some of you guys, you know, where you're from, and maybe I'll give you a shout out when I'm driving by or staying at a rest area somewhat close. I can say, you know, this is so and so territory, you know, that kind of thing. I'm going to try to make this as interactive as possible because, like I said, this channel is going to be more about the lifestyle and seeing the country. Not that I'm not going to be working. I'm going to be a hustler, but, you know, you'll see what I see, that kind of thing. And, you know, once in a while I want to stop and smell the roses and, you know, enjoy maybe a 34 at some place that I've really wanted to see my whole life. But I'm not going to be the tourist trucker. I'm there to work. But anyway, so as much as you're comfortable, I would love to hear from all my subscribers, and let me know who you are and what you're about, and maybe tell me where you are in this journey. If you're interested in coming to Prime or wanting to be a trucker, or maybe you're just interested in the trucking lifestyle, not to become a trucker, but it intrigues you for whatever reason. I'd love to hear from you. So, where was I? Okay, yeah, I was riding with. Oh, that was the thing. This little meeting turned into, he invited me to take a little tour around the parking lots and circle the Millennium Building. So we in the cool truck went for a little ride, which was awesome. I mean, it was really cool. What a thrill. Came back, cloud nine. However, it was 15 degrees and raining a little bit. He drops me off. See you later. Excited, see you soon. And I go up to my hotel building, and my card key it doesn't work. It's been stripped or whatever. They do warn you, don't let that card key touch your phone because it will wipe it. Now, not a big problem, you'd think, but when you see Campus Inn, it is a sprawling campus, and wouldn't you know it, this guy is in like the furthest room from the building. So in this weather, and I wasn't necessarily dressed for it because I was just running out to say hi. Had to run all the way up front, have them swipe the key, and run all the way back to the room. So that's probably why I'm talking the way I am. It was unnecessary hauling ass in cold weather. So whatever. It's all part of the fun here, I guess. But yeah, that was it for day 2. The big news right now is I'm still waiting on getting HR cleared, and the longer that happens, the gears start turning. Like, good grief! I mean, I can't think of anything. I've been quite a good boy for the last 25 years or so. So I hope it's just all in my head. I have an idea that maybe it's getting in touch with my former employer. I know they need to confirm my last 15 years of employment, which was all at the same place. Maybe they're not answering the phone. I don't know. Maybe I'm hoping it's something like that. At least that can be fixed. So I'll let you know a little bit later, maybe probably day 3 video, how that went, or if it went. Certainly hope I'm not heading home. That would be disastrous. So gonna think positively best I can. All right, guys. I think that's gonna do it for day 2 orientation, and I will catch you sometime soon. Thanks.